And also, congratulations goes to Trustee Barbara Oilschlager. She's been reappointed by Governor Bruce Rauner to serve on the Illinois Workforce Investment Board, which the acronym is IWIB, right? You also attended the Association for Career and Technical Education Conference. Trustee Oilschlager, would you make a few comments on any of those items?
Sure. I went to the National Career and Tech Ed Conference end of November, beginning of December. There was about 3,000 secondary and post-secondary career and tech ed educators there. There's over 300 presentations that ranged anywhere from pathways to STEM. Obviously, a lot of things that we're doing here at the College of Lake County. One of the keynote speakers was Mrs. Fields from Mrs. Fields Cookies. And if you've ever heard her speak before, she has a great entrepreneurial story, which I was very much impressed with. This is the largest career and tech ed conference of the year, and the exhibit floor was probably one of the best that I've seen in a long time. Not because there was a bunch of vendors there, but they also offered some hands-on training sessions. They also did different types of presentations, and it was just a really good conference. I was happy to attend. Thank you.
Good. And congratulations on that appointment.
Thank you.
Next, I'd just like to make a few brief remarks regarding the heightened awareness and concerns on the community college campus related to the deferred action for childhood arrivals. First, we appreciate the faculty bringing their concern about those students in the letter of support presented to the college president. In general, the college stays away from statements and letters that border on taking political positions. However, this may be a case that is more politically sensitive than an actual political issue. We also must consider that reversing the current DACA policy would have a negative impact on many of our students. I welcome any of the trustees' input and comment on this, but I'm fine with the president signing the letter of support brought forth by the faculty, even though this might be politically sensitive.
It was a very nice statement, Mr. Chairman.
So if there's any comments, I'll say that I think we should take a stand that is supportive of our DACA students. And when I talked to President Weber about this yesterday, I mentioned the editorial letter in the Chronicle that I thought was really well done on this subject. And I think that we should, so we've got students who are saying they're in favor of it, we got faculty saying they're in favor of it, and I feel like this, my personal opinion as a member of this group is that I'm in favor of us taking a stand similar to that.
Okay.
And not getting specific because, I mean, some people are taking a stand as to what ICE enforcement can do. Some schools are getting really particular. I don't think we're at that point. I think we just want to be supportive of our students.
That's why I'm making that statement. We typically do not take political stands on issues, but this is a little bit different.
I would know more than a handful of students that would be affected if this were to go the wrong direction. So I would be very much in support of putting our names on the letter. If that's the intention of the board, I would back that.
And I think when we travel to Washington in February, we will also talk to the legislators about it. Okay.
Thank you.
With that, I'll move on. It is a holiday, or soon it will be, and I think we should take time out of this busy day and recognize Karen for all of her work and support, kind of keeping track of all of us. And Karen, we'd like to present you with just a token of our appreciation for the work that you do for us throughout the year. So I have a card here for you on behalf of the board, and I'd like to present to you and wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday.
Thank you very much.
Now you have to open it.
Taking care of the Board of Trustees is like herding cats, and she does a great job of
all very much. I received some tickets. Oh, that's great.
And what are they to?
Phantom of the Opera.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that's my favorite, my very favorite. Yeah, that is awesome. Very, thank you, very.
You're welcome.
Yeah, great, thank you.
You and your husband or whomever.
Yeah. On my tickets.
Yeah. Enjoy the show.
Thank you.
Well deserved. Now, unless there's questions of the chair.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
I just want to make a comment.
Yes,
I've been
ma'am.
on the board for, what, almost 28 years now, I think. I was elected when I was 12. And I think it's important for us to protect the integrity of our, and the accuracy of our history. And I have to comment on a recent article that was in the Chronicle this last time, that was talking about the Lake Forest Symphony Orchestra. In the article, it says that they've been performing here since 2005. Well, those of us that are old as dirt and have been around forever know that we had a foundation event that included the Lake Forest Symphony Orchestra at the opening of our Performing Arts Center, which was actually on March 15th, 1997. Which is a big difference from the 2005. And I recall that Crafton Beck was the conductor of the Lake Forest Symphony Orchestra, and he did a performance with Dudley Moore. You ask how and why I remember this. Some of you that were here know that I was the guest conductor that evening for the Lake Forest Symphony Orchestra, and I practiced with them in the afternoon. So this date in time as part of history sticks out in my mind, and so I would like to see us preserve and protect the history, because when new people come in, it's kind of like, it doesn't become as important, and I think it is important.
Here, here. She did a very good job, too.
I remember that night. Okay. Anything else for the chair?